Hi, assalamu alaikum guys, Farida here, Fashion by Faith Iman. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on into the space. Today we're going to be discussing just quickly a three-part series on life coaching as far as what it means to be actively and assertively identifying womanhood at this point. Womanhood has been greatly, significantly identified, sadly, throughout cultures and throughout time through someone else's voice, especially for minority women, especially for women of faith. So when I don't like the term taking back your power because you already had your power. God already gave you your power, right? Society took it away, right? So, but still taking back that power, let's say for the sake of the term, learning how to change that narrative within ourselves so that we can be more content with our womanhood and productive. I always start from the problem sector. I like to identify what the problems are first and foremost. I do very well with coaching towards the problem out of the negative and into the positive. I don't believe in overzealous over positive coaching. I need to see and understand where the women I'm talking to, where are their issues at. And again, for minority women, women of color, the complexities of our social and economic structures, our family structures, greatly affect the way we can comprehend and expand in our womanhood. Sometimes we have to go so far to be extremely verbal and extremely overly passionate about everything we're doing because, again, lack of support, lack of feeling inadequacies, or feeling like we have to overcompensate just to be seen or heard. Growing up trying to make perfect grades, growing up trying to please everyone really can really set us up for quote unquote subconscious failures, because the life is made to be lived. Life is made to with failures. Life is made for imperfect people, and we just don't know how to deal with the reality of just being women and owning our womanhood, and also just learning to identify what womanhood is to ourselves. We get robbed of that tremendously. And the next video, we talk about going into different sectors of womanhood. So now we have our self-awareness, which is something we talk about a lot in coaching. And then identifying self as woman, and then identifying self as woman in whatever sector you would say you are in, whether you're minority or not, whether you were born wealthy or not, whether you were born educated, quote unquote, into an educated family or not, and how did you go about your education? How did you go about your love life? Those things are very important. When we coach, that's one of the first things I go through extensively is our background, our family structures. It's the woman we might be coaching something as small as her startup, like her little business. She might be just want to do a blog, but it doesn't matter if she's just had a baby and she doesn't have a significant other, or if she's had a baby and she works and she has to go back to work full time. So these are the things that matter. These are the things that are tied to womanhood significance.